Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Everyday English with Johnny, your ultimate podcast for mastering English with practical, fun tips. I'm your host, Johnny, and I'm thrilled to be joined by my amazing co-host, Rose. Hey, Rose.
Hey, Johnny. Hi, listeners. I'm super excited for today's episode because we're diving into a topic that's on every English learner's mind: how to speak fluent English in 2025. Whether you're just starting out or looking to polish your skills, this episode is packed with strategies to help you shine.
That's right. Fluency might feel like a big goal, but in 2025, with all the incredible tools and resources available, it's more achievable than ever. Today, we'll share practical steps, the latest trends, and inspiring stories to guide you towards speaking English confidently and naturally.
Plus, we'll keep it simple and engaging so you can start applying these tips right away. So grab a notebook, get comfy, and let's get started on your journey to fluency. Don't forget to share your progress in the comments. We love hearing from you.
All right, Rose, let's start with why fluency in English is such a big deal, especially as we head into 2025. Why does it matter so much?
English is more than a language. It's a global key to opportunity. In 2025, it's the language of business, education, travel, and online connection. Whether you're applying for a job, traveling the world, or engaging with global content, fluency opens doors that might otherwise stay closed.
So true. In the job market, multinational companies often require English fluency. It's not just about understanding, it's about expressing your ideas clearly and confidently to stand out in interviews or meetings.
Absolutely. And travel, so much easier with English. Whether you're asking for directions in London, ordering food in Bangkok, or making friends at an international event, fluency makes you feel connected and in control.
Don't forget the social side. Most of the world's movies, books, podcasts like ours, and trending videos on platforms like YouTube or TikTok are in English. Being fluent lets you dive into these without feeling left out.
Fluency is like a bridge to new experiences, cultures, and communities. And the best part, in 2025, the tools to achieve fluency are more accessible than ever. Apps, AI, virtual reality, you name it. We'll get into those soon.
Let's sum it up. English fluency unlocks career opportunities, simplifies travel, connects you socially, and lets you enjoy global content. Now, let's talk about the barriers holding learners back and how to overcome them.
Before we share solutions, let's address why fluency can feel so tough. Johnny, what's a common barrier you've noticed?
The biggest one is fear of making mistakes. Many learners feel shy or embarrassed when speaking, worrying about pronunciation, grammar, or whether they'll be understood. That fear can stop them from even trying.
So true, but mistakes are part of learning. If you're not making mistakes, you're not growing. Another barrier is lack of practice. Some learners focus on reading or writing, but skimp on speaking and listening in real-life situations.
It's like learning to ride a bike by reading a manual. You need to get on the bike. Speaking regularly, even to yourself, is crucial for fluency. Another challenge is time. With work, school, or family, it's hard to fit English practice into a busy schedule.
That's where consistency beats intensity. Even 15 minutes a day can work wonders if you stick with it. Another issue, relying too much on translation. Thinking in your native language and translating to English slows you down and makes conversations clunky.
And finally, resource overload. In 2025, there are so many tools, apps, podcasts, courses, that learners can feel overwhelmed or unsure which ones to use effectively.
Let's recap these barriers. 1. Fear of making mistakes. 2. Not enough speaking and listening practice. 3. Lack of time for consistent practice. 4. Translating instead of thinking in English. 5. Feeling overwhelmed by too many resources.
These are real challenges, but they're not unbeatable. Let's dive into actionable steps to break through and build fluency in 2025. All right, Rose, let's get to the solutions. What's the first step for building fluency?
Consistency is king. Even 15-20 minutes of daily practice can make a huge difference. Start your day with a short English podcast like ours, or review vocabulary during a break. Make it a habit, and it'll feel natural.
Love that. Another tip, create a routine. Pick a specific time each day for English practice, maybe morning coffee or your commute, so it becomes as automatic as brushing your teeth.
Next step, immerse yourself in English. You don't need to live in an English-speaking country. Watch English shows, listen to music, or set your phone's language to English. Surround yourself with the language as much as possible.
And don't just consume, interact. Mimic phrases from shows, repeat podcast sentences, or sing along to songs. This helps with pronunciation and makes English feel alive.
Another key step, find a speaking partner. Apps like italki, HelloTalk, or Tandem connect you with native speakers or other learners for language exchange. If you don't have a partner, practice with yourself. Narrate your day or have imaginary conversations.
That's a great one. Speaking to yourself might feel weird, but it's a low-pressure way to build confidence. Another step, use technology. In 2025, AI-powered apps give real-time feedback on pronunciation and grammar, acting like a 24/7 tutor.
Flashcard apps like Anki or Quizlet are fantastic for vocabulary. But don't just memorize words. Learn phrases like, I'm looking forward to, or can you help me with, to use them in context.
Another powerful technique, shadowing. Listen to a native speaker and repeat their words, tone, and rhythm immediately. It's like copying a pro to train your fluency.
And don't forget to think in English. Start small. Name objects around you or plan your day in your head. I need to buy milk. I'll call my friend later. This habit makes speaking more natural over time.
Finally, set small, achievable goals. Fluency takes time, so aim for progress like learning 10 new phrases a week or having one English conversation a month. Celebrate every win to stay motivated.
Let's recap these steps. 1. Practice consistently, even for 15 minutes daily. 2. Create a daily English routine. 3. Immerse yourself in English media. 4. Interact with English by mimicking and repeating. 5. Find a speaking partner or practice alone. 6. Use AI-powered apps and flashcards. 7. Practice shadowing for fluency. 8. Think in English with simple thoughts. 9. Set small, achievable goals. In 2025, learning English is more exciting than ever thanks to new trends and tools. Johnny, what's a trend you're loving?
AI-powered language apps are a game changer. Apps with features like real-time conversation practice and pronunciation feedback, like advanced versions of ChatGPT, act like personal tutors, helping you improve specific skills instantly.
So cool. Another trend, virtual reality, VR, for language learning. Imagine practicing English in a virtual cafe in New York or a market in London. VR makes learning immersive and fun, like stepping into an English-speaking world.
That's next level. Online communities are also booming. Platforms like Italki, HelloTalk, or Discord connected with native speakers and learners for language exchange, discussion groups, or feedback on your writing.
Another big one, advanced speech recognition. Apps in 2025 analyze your pronunciation and give detailed tips to improve, like having a coach in your pocket.
Gamified learning is huge too. Apps like Duolingo or Memrise use challenges, rewards, and interactive stories to keep you hooked. Learning feels like a game, not a chore.
Micro-learning is also trending. Short, focused lessons like learning one phrase or grammar rule in 5 minutes fit perfectly into busy schedules. Podcasts like ours are great for bite-sized learning on the go.
And adaptive learning platforms use AI to tailor lessons to your level, focusing on your weaknesses while building on your strength. It's like a custom-made study plan.
Finally, creating your own content is a big trend. Make videos, write blogs, or record mini podcasts in English. It's a fun way to practice, build confidence, and share your journey.
Let's recap these 2025 trends. 1. AI-powered apps for personalized feedback. 2. Virtual reality for immersive practice. 3. Online communities for language exchange. 4. Speech recognition for pronunciation coaching. 5. Gamified apps to keep learning fun. 6. Microlearning for quick daily lessons. 7. Adaptive platforms for customized learning. 8. Creating content to practice and share.
These tools make fluency more accessible than ever. With a little effort, you can leverage them to soar toward your goals. Now, let's wrap up with some motivation.
Fluency is a journey, and motivation is key. Rose, what would you say to someone feeling discouraged about their English?
Fluency isn't a finish line, it's a journey. Every word you learn, every sentence you speak is progress. Don't be hard on yourself if it feels slow. Trust the process, and you'll see results.
Absolutely. Remember why you're learning English. Maybe for a dream job, travel adventures, or connecting with new people. Keep that goal in mind to stay fired up when things get tough.
And don't compare yourself to others. Everyone's pace is different. Celebrate small wins, like using a new phrase or understanding a movie scene without subtitles. Those moments add up.
It's okay to take breaks too. Language learning is a marathon, not a sprint. Consistency matters more than perfection, so keep showing up even if it's just for a few minutes a day.
Fluency is about communicating effectively, not speaking perfectly. If you can share your ideas and understand others, you're already succeeding. Enjoy the process. Watch fun shows, listen to music, and make learning a joy.
Let's sum up this motivation. 1. Trust the journey and embrace slow progress. 2. Keep your why in mind to stay motivated. 3. Celebrate small wins, not comparisons. 4. Stay consistent, not perfect. 5. Make learning fun to keep it natural.
You've got this, listeners. Every step forward is a victory, and we're here to cheer you on.
Wow, Rose, we've covered so much today. Let's recap how to speak fluent English in 2025.
We started with why fluency matters, unlocking jobs, travel, social connections, and global content. We covered barriers like fear of mistakes, lack of practice, time constraints, translation habits, and resource overload.
We shared 9 actionable steps: consistency, routines, immersion, interaction, speaking partners, tech tools, shadowing, thinking in English, and setting goals. Plus, we explored 2025 trends like AI apps, VR, online communities, and microlearning.
Here's your challenge, listeners. Pick one step or tool from today and try it this week. Maybe practice shadowing for 5 minutes or set a goal to learn 10 new phrases. Share your progress in the comments. We can't wait to hear from you.
And a final message: fluency is within your reach. Take small, consistent steps, embrace mistakes, and enjoy the process. You're closer to speaking fluently than you think.
Thanks for tuning in to Everyday English with Johnny. If you loved this episode, please like, share, and subscribe for more tips to master English. Drop a comment with your biggest fluency challenge or success, and check our social media for extra resources. Links are in the show notes.
Until next time, keep practicing, stay motivated, and speak English with confidence. See you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone. Keep shining and speaking fluently.
Bye for now.